You talking about like a prequel to San Andreas? Man, just show this. Shark could eat you. What y'all talking about? I think it gotta be something with that. I think you can't swim on Vice City, and I don't think you can swim on. No, it might be 4. It might be Grand Theft Auto 4.
We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their
That's what I was thinking. I don't think you can swim on there.
As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Colligan, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Razorbacks will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Rebels offense will get the first possession of the game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy.
Watch they do.
The page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen.
I said, watch they do.
Forget about that last week.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Rebels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses that phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they are looking for a bounce back. They've been selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
I think they realized, too, a year ago, they weren't as talented as some of their opponents, but they also gave some games away. And they've got to be better in critical down and distances in big moments when they get into these SEC conference games this season.
The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness,
That's a
and
mod.
using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Got his man in the middle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, First drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. After the catch, it'll be 1st and goal. The Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. To the air. It's Green. Now adjusted.
That is some cheese.
Touchdown. Razorbacks getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, the ground game. Kearney on the Jets. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
A lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. They're setting up the screen.
What in the world?
It's
It's like,
pretty
oh,
obvious
I
there was a
hate
big
those
hole in that
passes.
screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Grab behind the line. It's Diggs. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Final play of the quarter coming. To the air, it's Green. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Might be looking to run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Blake. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Are you what in the world? Oh!
And he was
What the
fuck? On top of his own fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
Well, the running back really lucky he jumped on his own fumble right there, and he's going to have to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure on the ball and with ball security, because you put it on the ground, you find yourself on the sideline in this offense.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Razorbacks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gives it on the option. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
They'll try the run. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The Razorbacks are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Scanning the field, it's Green. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and it did.
He's loose. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well.
What
just
in the
not
world?
getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little full throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season.
There he goes. Oh, it's loose.
Come on, defense! Y'all did not pick up a fumble.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Working that left side.
Thank you.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Looking to throw at Simmons. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game.
He lets one fly deep. And they can't hook up.
Can't get no type of separation. Jesus, man.
Third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down.
No, this is
makes the grab. It's Taylor.
my own offline
the
lead.
Defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Oh, he couldn't take off or nothing. Jesus.
Defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down. Wants to throw on first down. Grabs it in the middle. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drag the ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking for a man, it's Simmons. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He'll take another shot here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive.
Yeah, country night.
And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. The Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Good news I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. He's still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Blake. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Green. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Blake. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder
it's still
the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally get it back to the offense there. Really nice, big
arcade
hit.
spot.
This defense needs a little bit more.
Gosh, man.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Yeah, the river.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Fires it incomplete.
Well, back to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Razorbacks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. We'll send the tight end in motion. Muscling ahead on third and short. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find...
It's a seam.
Well, that's why I started laughing.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few
I'm like,
breaths
no,
away
this man
from
did
the
not
first
just
down.
talk about.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field.
Juan was probably
I can
gonna hit
run
you
the
with the
football,
eye,
I can
good
do
talk.
set downs, like, nice first down execution.
And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Back to throw, it's Simmons. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's caught. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to bully their way in. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter
Wow,
was
wow.
sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking downfield at Simmons. Quick strike complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
This is what a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
At this point, it's a lot about pride for this offense. They're just trying to find a way to get on the board. They have been shut out. That last incompletion, I mean, they're now trying to take shots and see if they can just come up with something. I don't even know if they believe they can get it done. It just feels obligatory, guys, at this point. Let's just throw it up and see if something good can happen.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Tight end now in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
We waiting.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful
deadline not
run
till this
blitz.
evening
Great
anyway.
job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock.
Nah, I said,
and they guessed right.
I said the deadline not till this evening.
And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
This evening.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Johnson looking to throw. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Find some fresh air. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lacey. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Skips away from pressure. That's caught. It's Taylor. Got room at the 35. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Going up top again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Fires to the big fella. And they're able to make the tackle.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Catch in the middle, it's dribbling. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this defense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
It's complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. On the ground, it's Washington. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. He's got it again. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.